Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another stream of UTK eSports. Tonight's match is going to feature UTK White as the away team, sitting at 3-0, and Purdue Northwest Gold team sitting at 3-0 as well as the home team. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into tonight's starters, starting off with UTK White as the away team. Lizard Jesus, Beckjag, Legion, Seb is Crazy, and SKL are going to be your players for tonight. Their coach is Ninon. And for the home team, Purdue Northwest, their roster consists of Maldini, Fennec, Niobe, Freewin, OBL, Silky Mitts, and Ashix. And their coach is Straight Shifty. We're going to take a quick pause here while we get into the first map. Don't go anywhere. Both of these teams are undefeated. And at the end of the night tonight, one of their records will be not as good. Alright everybody, thank you for waiting through that temporary pause. We are now into our first match of the night between Purdue Northwest and UTK White. The first game will be taking place on Ilios. This is what most commonly is called Well, thanks to the big old hole in the middle that a lot of people do like to seemingly fall into, especially when playing Roadhog. Purdue Northwest is on the left, UTK is on the right in yellow. Fans are above the teams for your convenience. Those will be updated each map. And for those of you who do not know Overwatch very well, this first game mode is going to be called Control. It is a simple King of the Hill style game mode. Each team is going to fight for 100% point control. First to completely capture 2 points wins the game. We're going to go ahead and spectate Lizard Jesus here as they roll out and look to take early position. It's a quick back out. We're going to go on to free win here, and it's Seb is crazy with the first kill of the match on the Silky Mitts. And it's a dive into the back line and an amazing anti by SKL to help secure the kills. Free win is stuck behind UTK. Lizard Jesus trying to clean up this kill on the Winston, but he is too slippery right now. Running away, hoping that his team can reset quick enough. Lizard Jesus slamming onto the backline. Free win is slept. Niobe kills Bekjag, but Seb is crazy. Trades out Maldini. Free win is antied and falling very low. Amazing body block there by Legion as they clean up the kill onto Free win. Legion gets stuck on the wall lip, and he is going to fall to Niobe. Doing work right now. OBL is going to clean up SKL, and Purdue takes the point back. UTK getting 33% there. Seb taking a little bit of poke down main. Got to watch out for this Sojourn. A lot of burst damage potential. It's UTK wrapping around the side here. Lizard Jesus not getting the slam quite. Bekjag checking Silky Mitts, and it's Niobe again with first pick as Lizard Jesus knocks him down into the well. OBL is on SKL, and that's a kill. Great cleanup there with free win. Bekjag and Lizard Jesus stalling point. It is still Purdue's control. Tectonic Shock is active. Almost having the nano is Silky Mitts. Meanwhile, for UTK, Bekjag and Seb is crazy ultimates are up. Bekjag with a pulse on to Maldini. Cleaning up the point, it's Bekjag again on Niobe. Nano is used on free win, did clean up a couple kills with OBL, and it's UTK still trying to get this point back, but Purdue is not giving it up. OBL has the shock available, might look for it here. Lizard Jesus falls 1 HP antied and somehow against all odds manages to escape, and this could be a huge Tectonic Shock here if he lines it up. Still nothing on the Tectonic Shock, and Seb is crazy is going to clean them up and make him pay. Niobe cleans up Bekjag, and it's an overclock by Niobe. Great beat by Legion, and Lizard Jesus knocks Maldini into the well again. And it's finally UTK getting the flip. Free win falling to 230 health. And he's trying to see if he can get a kill, and Legion is down. And it's free win, maybe getting traded out here, but he gets the bubble back just in time. Nothing on the pulse there, and it's a nano by Silky Mitts and Dying Breath. Nano retaliation by SKL.
It's on to Bekjag. And finally, we have a tectonic shock. Bekjag falls. And it's a hit on the SKL, falls very low. Nothing on the anti. Bobiel trying to clean up Seb, and he does. Legion and SKL both caught out by Freewin. And this is some great dive work we're seeing here by Purdue. Rally to try and clean up this round, and it's a good stun on a Bekjag, and that's going to get the kill. And that's 100-75 for Purdue to take round 1 of game 1. We saw a lot of great dive work there by Purdue. Let's see how UTK is going to try and adjust around that. They're trying to play this counter dive with Lizard Jesus and Bekjag, but it doesn't seem to be working as well playing into this Brig.
Oh, Winston, that was a long time ago.
Now moving on to Lighthouse. More urban map of Ilios. Look to see both teams set up on these high grounds near point, outside cages. And we'll be expecting a lot more dive here by Freewin. Lizard Jesus scouting the high ground and called just like it. The entirety of Purdue's up there. He's going to try and look for a slam. Nothing is up there. And it's Freewin killing Legion, who swapped onto the Brig. SKL falls very low, 25 HP, and he is going to die to this venture. Purdue, their dive is very strategic and very on point. OBL playing patient, playing the space, and playing to poke. UTK trying to get up here, and it's Lizard Jesus looking for some kind of dive. Niobe is too well supported for the kill up there, and he's going to rotate over to Freewin. Niobe got a headshot on Bekjag, and now he's just farming rail charge. If he can toss a disruptor in there, that'll be amazing for them. Freewin just escaping. And this is OBL just dying before he can get underground. Seb is crazy picking up the kill there. And UTK needs to look to try and get on this point. Good flashbang on to Freewin, and he's at 40 HP as he's going to get healed up by Silky Mitts. And he is bumped off the map. Lizard Jesus is there, and he picks up the kill on Niobe. Silky Mitts falling, and it's OBL fighting. Freewin backing out, electing to give up the point and give UTK their space. And it's a pause call by UTK, probably a disconnect there. While they figure this out, we're just going to go back to the intermission screen, and we're going to go on quick break. All right, everybody, thank you for waiting through that quick pause. It was a DC on the side of UTK. And as per request, we're going to be on an SKL POV here for a little bit as he stays on the high ground with Legion as support. It's a dive up by Freewin, and it's a Nanoed Winston taking down SKL. That felt a little personal, but it was to great effect. Niobe getting the kill onto Seb just as I swap over. Freewin picking up the kill onto Legion as he is sitting way back there. And it's UTK trying to stall out this point. Lizard Jesus doing a good job. Purdue taking the point back, and it's going to be a reset up top on UTK's high ground. Beckjag swapping onto the Reaper. UTK walking back on their high ground. It's a 3-man anti, but Seb is crazy, is still finding the kills. SKL getting knocked out by OBL once again. And it's OBL looking like he's going to fall. Beckjag picking up the kill onto him. Silky Mitts falling next. Beckjag working on their high ground, and it's Purdue backing out. 84% up for them, and they have almost 4 ultimates ready to go. UTK only sitting on the nano of SKL. Having the headshot perk makes them a lot more lethal at range here. It's Lizard Jesus sitting above high ground, looking for the slam as soon as they get through. An anti comes through, and it's no kill for UTK, but it is for Niobe. SKL falls very low, and it's free win onto the high ground, and SKL falls once again, and it's a nano on free win as he picks up Legion. Mines by Lizard Jesus to try and keep this point up. UTK has 94%, and they're going to try and get it all. Niobe with the overclock, and it's going to be no effect. But UTK needs a touch here. Purdue has 2 ultimates up, and UTK has 2 ultimates up. Nano tossed by SKL as he rotates to point and tries to keep this game alive, and he's knocked off the map by OBL. UTK needs a touch, but they're not going to get it. Lizard Jesus not able to touch the point, and Purdue takes game 1 2-0. Play of the game there, going to free win on the Winston. Let's see what this was. Yeah, the nanoed Winston onto the backline of UTK. This was good work there, picking up kills on both supports. We're going to go on another quick break here, as UTK, being the losers of that map, are now going to get to pick map 2 to try and even up this series. Alright everybody, thanks for holding through that pause. We are now on New Junk City, Flashpoint for Game 2 of tonight. Picked by UTK. This is one of their favorites, for sure, and a map that they are very comfortable on between that and Surabasa. After Purdue picked up that win on the first game in Ilios with a 2-0 sweep, we're going to see how UTK can adjust here and play in this brawlier map. And it looks like we have Lizard Jesus electing to go off the Wrecking Ball and onto the Reinhardt. Seb is crazy. He's going to match Niobe on the Sojourn. And it's Legion going on to the Wu Yang with SKL on the Kiriko. Bekjag probably going to go onto the Tracer, unless they're playing for some sort of Sim TP strat. Yep, going off. Let's get on the Lizard Jesus cam here. As the Reinhardt charges into point, and it's free win going onto the Domina. Niobe challenging Bekjag on the Tracer, and it's Lizard Jesus fighting for point control as it now opens up. Niobe on the back line. Legion needs to watch out. And it is Legion killing Niobe, the first pick of the match, but Ashix finds Lizard Jesus, and Purdue is going to get point control first. Free win, 2 HP, and he's going to fall to Bekjag. SKL keeping up Bekjag on the point as they fight to get this flip. Suzu forced by Silky Mitts. Seb on the side here looking for some shots, and it is Purdue backing out. Seb 91% to the overclock. Bekjag close to the pulse bomb. We're going to get DPS ults here first. Lizard Jesus only at 40% ult charge. Playing into this Domina might be proving a little difficult. Bekjag, pulse bomb available. Grabs the med kit to try and look for it onto the backline. Lizard Jesus holding down point here, and Bekjag does get the kill onto Niobe. Ashix with a high noon, and he is going to see if anybody peeks, and it is a no. Seb is crazy, testing it a little bit, but nothing found there. And Lizard Jesus finds the kill onto Silky Mitts, challenging on point, and now he's going to swing away on this Domina. Ashix picking up the kill onto Bekjag, as Bekjag once again picks up another kill onto Purdue. Seb is crazy, just holding up this high ground position, and he is going to back up, challenging this Domina, and Ashix finds him, but free win is traded out. Silky Mitts with the rush on to point, Lizard Jesus falling, and it's UTK fighting to try and close out this 99%, but I think they're electing to reset here and go in with 3 ults. SKL has the rush available. Lizard Jesus the Shatter, and Seb the Overclock. This is a lot of power to work with, and they can definitely retake this point, but they need to try and work fast here because this is shaping up to be a final fight for this point. Lizard Jesus and UTK rotating down, and it's a rush pretty fast for Lizard Jesus, and it's a Panopticon for free win, not really picking up anything there, and it's Lizard Jesus with a Shatter onto the Domina, knocking her down, but it's not enough to kill her yet, and it's Baldini killing Bekjag. Seb fell as well, and it's all Purdue now in this fight, as UTK used 3 of their ultimates and didn't find anything. Purdue taking that point back, and now moving on to the next point. And it is going to be moving on to Junkyard. Purdue is going to get there first. Beckjag having to recall out, and it's Free Win taking some control here, and it's Lizard Jesus going on to the Domina to match. UTK wrapping around, Free Win falling pretty low. Ashix does have the High Noon available. And he is going to be killed, caught on the rotation. Pulse by Beckjag finds Maldini, and Purdue is down to support. Free Win falls next, and it's Niobe fighting on low, trying to find a kill. And it is SKL picking up the Curie diff onto Silky Mets. SKL checked by Niobe, and it's Free Win walking up and getting close to another Panopticon. Almost 4 ultimates available for Purdue. SKL falls very low, and that's a nothing on the Panopticon by Free Win. Lizard Jesus has their own Panopticon, and Silky Mitts is going to get pushed off the map thanks to Lizard Jesus. And UTK keeps point control. Purdue doesn't have anything right now. Only down 1 ultimate. They're going to have 4 left. They might be electing to just give up this point, but Niobe is going to keep it alive. Falling very low. Recall is forced. Stick onto Lizard Jesus. Falls very low, and Niobe kills him. It's a tidal blast and a knockdown on SKL. Ashix with his own ultimate, not finding anything there. And it's Seb is crazy doing it all right now. 3 kills there by Seb is crazy, and UTK evens the score. Moving up to the Ducks, and it's definitely going to be Purdue getting there first. Free Win swapping onto the Wrecking Ball. The overclock is available. Seb getting knocked pretty low, and it's Lizard Jesus picking up the kill on Niobe. And it's a good shot there by Seb. Legion finding the kill onto Silky Mitts. UTK trying to get this point, and it's Beckjag doing the work. Free Win does kill Legion though, and all of a sudden UTK finds themselves down 1 to a pushing Purdue, and Free Win finds 3 kills this fight. Free Win with 4, and he's looking for the 5K. And it is not found. Beckjag just living and getting back with his team. Huge roll through by Free Win, and he's gonna get the mines off that. And it's another big roll through for Free Win. He's playing bowling. Ashix close to the High Noon, and it's Niobe falling to Lizard Jesus. The Panopticon there. And it is No Joy on the kill of Maldini. And there he goes. Lizard Jesus picking up the kill there. And it's Lizard Jesus picking up another. And it's a push. And Seb picking up the kill on Free Win. UTK getting the flip back, but Purdue got a lot of control there. 88% to be exact. We're going to go back onto the SKL cam here to see what's happening. Keeping the team up. Seb is crazy, trying to get a pick. Overclock available for him, and it's SKL just about ready to build the Kitsune Rush. and it's the overclock by Seb. No joy there on the overclock, and it's a tidal blast by both Wu Yangs, not finding anything. SKL still has the rush available, and that is an overshoot on the Suzu, and he is just going to try and keep up Blizzard Jesus here. UTK did get it up to 99, and they might have another fight here. Oh, but it's Beckjack dying last, so unless someone can get a touch here, like Seb or Legion, then this is not going to be possible. And it's not.
Attack the objective.
Only one ultimate available for UTK. It's all riding on SKL, and it's 2 up for Purdue Northwest.
Railgun charge holding. Hi. Dodge this.
Niobe challenging the angle here, denying Beckjag. Resources are forced by UTK. We heard that Suzu. And it's a lot of chaos here as Freewin rolls through the team. SKL trying to get up, but he is just getting booped around by Freewin. Niobe and Ashix, and Seb totally denies that. Oh, that high noon, excuse me. Niobe's overclock just ending there. And it's trades on both sides, it looks like. But it's Purdue keeping this up. Beckjag with the pulse on to Silky Mitts. And Lizard Jesus killing Niobe. This might not be over. Freewin falling very low. And he is chased down and killed. Seb picking up credit there. And somehow, against all odds, it feels, UTK managed to flip that when they were down 1 for a bit of that fight. Seb is crazy with the overclock. Legion almost has the tidal blast, and Lizard Jesus getting close to the minefield. It's good economy for UTK. Meanwhile, for Silky Mitts, Kitsune rushes there. Maldini close to the tidal blast, and it's Ashix picking up the kill onto Seb. Maldini finding 1 onto Legion, a Wu Yang diff, and it's SKL picking up 1 of his own. And it looks like Purdue getting the map back. Tidal blast available for them. Only using 1 ultimate of that fight. That was good use of resources by Purdue. But now they're going to have to play into the 3 ultimates that UTK has. Only available is the tidal blast. It's UTK full rotating around. Lizard Jesus not getting the movement tech there as he tries to set up this slam. Good minefield by UTK, and it finds 2! Huge minefield by Lizard Jesus! 2 for him, and it's SKL picking up 2 of his own. Team kill for UTK, all thanks to the minefield and the overclock of Lizard Jesus and Seb. Lizard Jesus playing above. If Purdue walks into this hallway, they're going to be in for an unwelcome surprise. And Freewin finds mines of his own. 2 kills, 4 kills for Freewin. Lizard Jesus running for their life. And it's Niobe not letting him escape.
Hey there. Neil. What's up? Hey.
Minefield for minefield trade, and it's Purdue walking up on 90%. UTK needs a touch here to keep this game up. It's Ashix with the high noon, and UTK is not going to get it. Purdue just absolutely throwing that point on a tilt thanks to the 4K of Freewin. And it is play of the game for Freewin. This has to be that last fight we saw. And it was. Just just a huge minefield there. Picking up kills onto SKL and Beckjag, and then killing Seb and Legion himself. Gonna update the score real quick here. It is a 2-0 here. This is a best-of-5 series. Only potential win in the future for UTK is a reverse sweep. Can they get it done? They've came close these games, but just small little mistakes adding up, or ultimates not getting as much value as they could, is really adding up for them. And Purdue Northwest is holding the 2-0 lead. Don't go anywhere. Game 3 is going to start here soon. UTK is going to get map pick. Alright everyone, thank you for waiting through that quick intermission here as we go into Game 3 of tonight. This is match point for Purdue in this best of 5. UTK fighting to keep a perfect record here. They're going to have to perform a reverse sweep in order to keep it and get it up to 4-0. We are moving on to Shambali Monastery here, a map we've been seeing quite a bit more of this season. I'm not complaining. I think it's a pretty cool map.
Ready for battle.
And it is UTK on attacker's advantage, going on to a pretty heavy poke comp, it looks like. Notably, Sigma was banned. And for the first time, we are seeing an Emre this semester. I don't believe I've seen an Emre at all here. We are playing on quintuple hit scan for Purdue, and it is almost the same for UTK, SKL being the only difference there on the Kiriko. Seb versus Ashix on the Ash, and Maldini versus Legion on the Ilari. Lizard Jesus versus Free Win on the Domino. Let's see which team plays it better. Bekjag picking up the first kill of the match here. Niobe on Emre already at 45% ult charge, and it's only been 30 seconds. And it's a turret form there by Bekjag as he walks up with Lizard Jesus, and that's a lot of damage for them. Seb is crazy picking up a kill, SKL as well. And now they just gotta clean up this Domina. And Seb picks up the kill on the Free Win. Niobe is going to be the first one to get ultimate, it seems, for Purdue. Meanwhile, it's SKL at 75% himself. Good grenades here for Niobe. And it's Free Win swapping onto the Diva to counter Bekjag a bit. Good push there for Free Win. And it's Niobe. The ultimate is available. Might look for it here. He's waiting. And there it is. A lot of damage into the back. And it's nothing there for Niobe. Trying to get the jump up there. Doesn't quite get it. And it is Lizard Jesus walking forward.
Well, hello. The battle is take me.
Make them regret.
Legion does have the Sunstrike available. He might look for it here around this side. Does have to watch out for this Diva E. Nano Diva onto Legion, and he's not going to get anything. And it's UTK fighting up here. Lizard Jesus falling, and it's Bekjag and SKL running for their lives. Good TP there by SKL, keeping himself up. And Bekjag is going to live to fight another day. Good aim there by Niobe. Bekjag falling early, and that's going to set UTK down a few seconds. Ashix and Seb both have the Bob available. This is going to be a big ult fight here coming up. Lizard Jesus trying to walk up here. Lizard Jesus falls very low. Good anti there by Silky Mitts. Seb picking up a kill of his own onto Niobe. Niobe already with almost another ultimate, and it's almost 9 ultimates in total built between both sides. Free Win picking up Seb. And Purdue is just ticking down this time as UTK is trying to find their way up.
Moving the payload.
Eyes on the bad guys.
Stay near my payload. Let's get our payload.
The payload is in my possession. Get in there, Bob.
Bob there by both sides, and it's an ultimate by Maldini. Looks like it got cleansed away. Oh my goodness, and everybody is low here. And it's 2 kills for Maldini. Niobe had the ultimate, used it, didn't find anything. It was 4 ultimates there for Purdue, only 1 for UTK, so now they got the ult advantage.
Don't underestimate me.
Maldini picking up quite a bit there, that fight. And it's a minute 45 now as Purdue keeps up this defense here on the road to second point.
Well, hello, you. Shukriya. Charmed, I'm sure.
Lizard Jesus does have the Panopticon available. I do believe that they have to watch out for the Diva Eat. And it's a Nano Diva trying to get onto this UTK backline. And it's a rush out by SKL. Good cleanse there by SKL. Lizard Jesus picking up that anti. And now Card is finally moving around this corner. Ultimate by Legion is going to find one. Let's see if he can find Niobe, and he does. Good headshot there. Nice work there by Legion, and UTK is going to hit the second checkpoint. 2 minutes left to go. Lizard Jesus with 2. Walking up, trying to get space.
Salutations. Why, thank you. Namaskar. Shaping our defense.
Ultimate almost built for both DPS of Purdue, and it's Bob by Seb. That Panopticon is broke pretty quickly by Lizard Jesus, and it's free win with the Diva Bomb available. Ultimate by Beckdrag, and it's an ultimate by Niobe. And Beckdrag is going to be kept up. Ashix picking up the kill onto Seb. And it's free win collapsing on UTK. Maldini also picking up the kill, and Beckdrag dies to his own grenade.
Insult me at their own peril.
Legion does have the ultimate available, but he is just so scared of that Diva Eat. It could easily erase that entire ult.
Stay near my payload.
Namaskar.
Both support ults available for UTK. They're going to need these to hit hard. Rush by SKL. And it's an ultimate by Legion. Lizard Jesus taking a lot of damage. And it's Silky Mitts with the nano out. Lizard Jesus not on the point there to keep overtime, but it is UTK getting halfway to the final checkpoint. So a decent push there, but this is going to need a very strong defense by them in order to keep this game alive. Watching the Emre POV there by Niobe, he was able to build the ultimates pretty quickly, but they almost never found any substantial value, generally getting out-pocketed or just targeting something that helps reduce the damage like we saw targeting the Bastion form. And it was just easily kept up by the supports of SKL and Legion. Niobe going on to the Widow here, and the hit scan does not stop. And it might be free win, electing to stay on the D.Va. Excuse me, a little tired.
Hello there. Hello. Ahlan. ازيك. Hello there. Ahlan. Hello. Ahlan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
Point unlocks, and it is Niobe on the Widow. We're gonna look to see if we can get any picks for him.
That's better.
Ooh, check by Seb. Niobe is already quickly backing down. Ashix and free win moving up this point. UTK playing good positioning here. And it's Niobe finally getting the headshot. And that's going to be UTK down 1. But Lizard Jesus finds Ashix. It's even. Not anymore. It's Purdue with the numbers advantage. 2 kills there for Niobe, not even electing to aim in. And it's free win picking up the kill onto Legion. Seb swapping over to the Soldier. Cart is past halfway to the first point, and it's free win playing up. He's going to look for a big roll through here. If UTK walks up to this high ground, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Spec Drag is off! Niobe has the infra site available. And that is a kill onto Lizard Jesus, who tried to stall the point.
A deadly fragrance.
Bekchag onto the Genji. UTK trying to make swaps, see what'll stick. Meanwhile, it's free win with another minefield. Check by free, went on to Legion. Nothing found there, and it's a push. Lizard Jesus going ball for ball, and it's a sleep. Uh-oh, and this is going to be a headshot on a Lizard Jesus, and he's going to get blown up! Free win with the minefield into UTK, and that is going to absolutely cover the field. Must be the minefield perk. Denies so much space. Only saw that just now. Not getting a single roll there. And it is Legion popping the ultimate. And it's a third of a meter. And it is Purdue getting the objective. And Ashix picks up 2. And the team kill. UTK resetting. They are going to need the most miraculous hold I've ever seen on third point Shambali. They're going to have to hold Purdue with 4 3/4 minutes. Legion swapping over to the comfort pick Zen. And it is an infra site as Cart moves up this last bit here. Ultimate by Maldini and Silky Mitts. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of damage. And it's Purdue picking up the 3-0 sweep on UTK. Unfortunate for them.
Play of the game.
Ashix picking up play of the game there. GG's in chat to Purdue. And this was just skeet shooting there for Ashix. picking up the kills as they cap the second point. We're going to take a brief pause here. I'm going to see if I can grab a UTK white player to talk about this series and see if we can get a debrief. Is going to be negatory on any interviews tonight. UTK falling to Purdue Northwest 3-0 and is going to move to 3-1 for their record in the regular season. With that, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Those of you on Twitch and YouTube, we very much appreciate your viewership. I know that Overwatch teams also appreciate you guys tuning in. They love having hopefully putting on a spectacle and giving you guys a good game to watch. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.